From ancient cities lost in stone to landscapes that echo with forgotten empires, this journey will lead us through the heart of the Middle East's most mesmerizing wonders. Welcome to Jordan, the phrase we hear at every turn, reflecting the local warmth and hospitality. In Amman, a city once built on 7 hills, history echoes in every stone. From dawn till dusk, the Roman theater bursts with life, while the citadel, a silent guardian, has stood watch from above for centuries. With over 4 million people calling it home, Amman never slows. As night falls, its rhythm shifts, but its pulse remains strong. Flickering neon signs illuminate the shops, while the warm air carries the scent of spices. Cafes, bathed in the glow of streetlights, cast golden reflections on the sidewalks, where locals and travelers linger over fresh juice and cups of cardamom-infused coffee, surrounded by the aroma of grilled meats and the smoky scent of roasting corn drifting through the alleyways. Around the iconic Rainbow Street, colorful lanterns shimmer above the heads of passers-by, adding yet another dose of magic to the night. Jerash, once Gerasa, a thriving city of the Decapolis. Under Roman rule, it flourished, adorned with temples, theaters, and colonnades. The Oval Forum bustled with life, and the South Theater once resonated with the voices of actors. Even now, bagpipe melodies still float through the ruins, blending history with the present. As we traverse the silent avenues of Jerash, flanked by towering ancient columns, one cannot help but envision the vibrant life that once filled these streets. Today, the grandeur remains, but the clamor has faded into whispers of history. In Assault, lively bazaars overflow with color and sound, reflecting traditions that have endured for generations. Listed as a UNESCO World Heritage Site, the city stands as a testament to a unique fusion of architectural and cultural heritage. In the past, a vital center of trade, it has changed over time, yet its spirit remains. From the windswept summit of Mount Nebo, Moses is said to have gazed upon the Promised Land, a place forever tied to faith and prophecy. The vast Jordan Valley unfolds below, stretching to the Dead Sea and the distant hills of Jerusalem. Madaba is a city rich in history, famed as a pillar of Christian heritage. It is best known for its stunning Byzantine and Umayyad mosaics, which adorn churches and ancient sites, preserving stories of devotion and artistry. In Wadi Mujib, we climb slick rocks and wrestle with the powerful current, each step an adventure. Here, nature rules, and the only way forward is to resist its untamed forces. The Dead Sea, Earth's lowest point, where the water is nearly 10 times saltier than the ocean. Along its shores, jagged salt formations glisten in the sun, sculpted by centuries of evaporation. Swimming here is an experience like no other. The dense, calm waters lift us effortlessly, as if gravity itself has loosened its grip. Once part of the incense route, it carried spices, silk, and stories between great civilizations. For thousands of years, kings, merchants, and pilgrims have traveled its winding path, passing through valleys, Crusader castles, and timeless villages. Even today, the King's Highway remains a journey through the past, where history lingers in the rugged landscape. A fortress of war and ambition, Al-Karak Castle has stood for nearly 1,000 years, guarding the King's Highway from its towering hilltop. Built by the Crusaders in the 12th century, it became a vital stronghold in their battles against the Muslim armies of Saladin. In its prime, a symbol of power, now a monument to the struggles that shaped this land. Dana Reserve, Jordan's largest protected area, is a haven for both wildlife and silence. A place where nature reveals itself in its purest form. Towering sandstone cliffs give way to sweeping valleys, meandering canyons, and rolling desert hills. Deep within this vast wilderness lies a hidden paradise, Wadi Ghuweir, a canyon of breathtaking beauty where sheer cliffs stand like ancient walls. Lush palm trees drape over the edges, and crystal-clear streams carve their way through layers of sculpted rock. As we venture further into this natural wonder, we are filled with both awe and a subtle sense of unease, stirred by the raw power of nature, unveiling itself in all its magnificence, untouched by modern civilization. Over 2,000 years ago, deep in the desert, a civilization of traders and architects etched their legacy into rose-colored stone. Petra was the crowning achievement of the Nabateans, a masterpiece of antiquity now recognized as one of the new seven wonders of the world. The path is thick with anticipation. It winds through the Seek, a canyon sculpted by wind and water over millennia. The air is cool and hushed, as if the stone itself holds the city's secrets. With every step, we feel drawn toward a single destination, the Treasury, Al-Kharranah. And then suddenly, through a narrow slit between the awe-inspiring cliffs, it appears. Petra was more than a city. It was the beating heart of trade, a crossroads of civilizations. The Nabateans, master merchants, controlled the flow of spices, incense, and silk across Arabia, Egypt, and Rome, carving their wealth into tombs, temples, theaters, homes, and bustling marketplaces. Today, life still flows through the streets, while the rock-carved structures stand in silent tribute to the city's former majesty. Wadi Rum is a place where Earth feels like another planet. Jagged rock formations, a raw and unspoiled landscape, and an overwhelming stillness, all of it wrapped in deep red sand, brings to mind a Martian world. Once home to nomadic Bedouin tribes, many now welcome travelers, offering desert camps and guiding guests through this remote expanse. Whether under the desert sun or a sky full of stars, Wadi Rum creates moments hard to find anywhere else. Scattered across the eastern desert, the Umayyad castles stand like mirages, built as palaces, trading outposts, and retreats, bearing witness to a fleeting golden age of art, power, and cultural fusion. Beside the Red Sea, where vibrant coral reefs bloom beneath crystal waters, rests Jordan's only coastal city, Aqaba. For centuries, this strategic port connected trade routes between Arabia, Africa, and the Mediterranean world. At its center stands a Mamluk fortress, a stronghold that has watched over these waters since the 14th century. The coasts of Egypt, Israel, and Saudi Arabia lie just across the blue expanse. 4 lands joined by 1 sea, 1 horizon. From this point of view, if only for a moment, the borders between nations seem to disappear. It brings to mind an almost self-evident truth, that in today's world it is ideology, far more than geography, that keeps people apart.